For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. Lil Tim.
Lil Tum.
Tum.
Right?
Is
Lil
that his
Tum
name?
Tums?
I thought it was Lultim, so Lil Tum. Lil.
Lil Tum.
Lil Tum.
Lil Tum.
He is out. This is crazy because, not really crazy.
It's not really
Self-defense.
Yeah.
I mean, really nothing. Let me just go over it quick, and then we'll talk about what Lil Reese said, because Lil Reese has a lot to say about it. Quando Rondo affiliate Lil Tum is set to be released from jail on bond after being charged with murder in November 2020, shooting death of King Von. According to XXL, Fulton County court records show the 22-year-old Savannah native was granted a $100,000 bond posted on Friday, March 26th. He's still in jail. He does have a $100,000 bond and must be fitted with an ankle monitor. Senior Public Information Officer Tracy Flanagan tells the publication. Fellow Quando Rondo affiliates Lou Whoop, Jump Out Black, and 33 Pab celebrated Lil Tum's conditional release on their Instagram stories as the news spread like wildfire. Quando was happy. He said, "My God, home." So,
that's tricky right there, man. He's on house arrest. All they gotta do is find out where that house arrest is at.
Yeah.
And sit on that motherfucker right there, and whew,
Yeah.
you don't have to need some security out there or something, man.
I was having a conversation with one of my friends yesterday, and one of the bars that King Von spit was, you know, if I die, it's going to increase the murder rate, something like that, right? I don't know what exactly the bar was, but something like that.
Yeah.
So they're like, why isn't anything murder rate ain't going up? I'm like, damn, so you guys want violence,
Yeah,
but
we do.
when it happens, it's like, don't do it. So I don't know, man. It's a tight line. I think Lil Tim should the best way to handle it, personally, if this was me, I would say, listen, I am affiliated with Quando Rondo, but I do regret doing what I did. It was a bad situation. It ended the wrong way. I mean, that's a respectful way of doing it.
I mean, who cares about that?
Yeah, nobody. I'm just saying that's.
I mean, they don't want to be respectful. That's clout. You know, you just think about it. If Von or Quando shot, will we be having the same type of conversation, or we only having it because it's Von and Von was more liked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I think the smart way. I'm just saying what the smart way.
I mean, what's that gonna do? They still want to kill him. He still killed somebody.
No, because if you keep rubbing in somebody's face, that it keeps happening. That's worse.
I mean, but
I feel like
the damage is done.
That rubs more people the wrong way.
The damage is done.
No, I think some people can come back from this.
You really think so? If he did what you're saying, you think they're just all right? You cool?
No. You gotta pay your respects in the most respectful way that you
like
can.
What?
Go visit their family. Show your respects. I mean, I'm just speaking from because last episode we were talking about academics and how academics promotes this and blah blah blah, and I'm a different platform. I do have a voice, so I personally like to promote positivity. I like to give my opinion on what I think they should do. Obviously, if they don't follow it, it is what it is. I technically don't even have say in what the fuck's going on, but I'm just saying from a third person point of view. If I was in that situation, I
hope
feel
you
like
wouldn't do that.
What?
Go try to pay respects to their family. And now, getting out after you did everything you did.
No, not immediately. I would first send a video, post a video, be like, listen, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. The situation escalated. I mean, it's out of respect, man. I know they come from the streets. They're not looking at it from that point of view. I'm looking from a totally different point of view. I'm Islam. I'm from Muslim. I'm Muslim, so I was say I'm from Muslim. Makes no sense. I'm Muslim, so, in Islam, it's very powerful to forgive somebody. And a lot of people, there's a guy that was locked up with the person who murdered his mom.
Yeah.
And his brother was not his brother, but I think his friend was the one whose mom got killed, right?
Yeah.
So he called him. He's like, listen, I got this guy here that killed your mom. Do you want him killed? I'm locked up with him.
Yeah.
He said, nah, I converted to Islam. I forgive him. It is what it is. I think there is good in people to where they can convert and eventually.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
I'm just giving my point. I would hope, I would hope you would hope that that's that route they would take. You don't want violence. Come on.
That would lead to violence. So I don't want violence. You're right.
How would that lead to violence? lead to violence.
That would lead to violence.
That's just paying your respects, bro.
And what you're not understanding is no one gives a fuck about that respect.
So if
you're seeing it in the way where like, oh, this is the right thing to do.
So
it'll probably work. But street mentality.
I know.
Like everything that's already went, you done already took it too far. This is already deeper than what it is. We on that shit. Killing each other is what we on. This is like what we on.
How deep is this? Because Quando didn't even know they had beef.
I mean,
Quando's from a whole different area, Savannah.
He's gang affiliated.
King Von's from Chicago. I understand if this is Chicago, right? Chicago, whatever gangs. I don't even know what millions of them. Whatever, they're going at it. He's from Savannah. He didn't even know he had beef with him. Fight broke out. Somebody got shot, and it's just an incident that happened.
It was some things exchanged before then.
It was like some female things, though. I don't think it was that deep. I mean, deep is like, yo, you killed my cousin, I don't know, my girlfriend, my this, that, and multiple people, and I know you, your roots. I know everything. I've grew up with you. We're on opposite gangs. We're like the territory, 63rd, 64th, whatever. That type of shit, I think that's deep to where there's nothing that can be. If Gucci and Jeezy, with Jeezy's homie dying, mend that. We
don't know if that's really Jeezy's homie, though. Could have just been some random guy who did it for him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that person apparently, allegedly was close to Jeezy.
And then look how long it took, though, for that.
Yeah, but my point is, like, that wasn't deeply rooted. Like, that was bad, but that wasn't like, yo, they grew up together. They grew up from each different sets. What's
deep to you may not be deep to, you know what I'm saying? Or what's
not
deep to. So, like, this industry, this street shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you're from, these people, they grow up with the pride, man. It's like, I can't let you disrespect me. You take one of mine, I got to take one of yours.
Yeah,
stupid street
it's
rules.
A dumb cycle.
There's a bunch of stupid street rules that people, these guys live by. And just thinking that, all right, he's going to be a commendable person like you where I can apologize, he'll take it in. You can't think
no, I wouldn't, like, if I went to go apologize, I wouldn't expect people to accept it and be like, yo.
You should expect somebody to shoot you.
I would expect people to be angry. You know?
Shoot
but you. I think down the line, I feel like down the line, as you grow, as you get older, more mature, eventually you run into more life situations. I would hope you would be like, okay, you know what? This guy was being respectful about the situation, even though it went wrong, even though somebody's life was lost. Should we lose more lives? Should we have people with no parents still more and continue to cycle and make it worse? And
it's fucked up.
So that's what I'm saying. I think if this would make a huge statement, right? If King Von, passed away, what you did, I don't know why I'm mentioning it. When if Lil Tim goes on video and says, listen, I apologize, it makes a huge statement, because if they respond in a respectful way too, that sets the standard for the future of hip hop and how they react to things. Because these are kids. So if kids can be grown-ups in a situation.
I don't believe that.
I feel like, because it has to set a trend. I think it does.
I think if the Gucci and Jeezy didn't move anything, it was a moment, but it didn't change anything.
Well,
if that can't change anything, there's no way there's Lil Tim and Von's
They're
situation.
younger, that's why.
Yeah, and they're just not.
I think the age differences, they
it's
don't really
age different.
care.
They don't really have an impact in hip-hop other than this murder. This is like the biggest thing for both of their careers.
That's what I'm saying. All eyes are on them. So I think if they both made statements were like, listen, let's set this straight, man. Let's get to our money. Let's not, do this.
I think it'll stop beef.
No, I'm not saying it'll stop beef completely, man. That's too much power. I think it'll make people think more about what their actions are, what they're going to do. Because Quando, at the end of the day, he was like, I don't know what the fuck we were even fighting for. What was the reason? He just pull up, start swinging on me for what? So if he didn't even know what the fuck's going on, then what's this whole getting somebody murdered for what reason? What was the fucking reason behind all this shit? I just think, I mean, obviously it's gonna be bad either way.
What Lil Reese say?
Lil Reese then obviously responded to it, and he went on Instagram Live, so people were commenting, "Yo, he's free, he's free."
Yeah.
Of course, that's the bait. So I'm gonna play the audio, and you guys can listen. The video is just him, his girl sitting on his lap, and then he just reacts to what people say in the comments about Lil Tim.
Let me see him.
That's really about it. People were commenting on his voice in the fucking comments. That's crazy. He said, "Jit sound like Elmo." Why you sound like that?
I'm not even laughing.
People are already crazy.
I'm not laughing at Reese. Shout out to Reese, yo.
Yeah, shout out to Reese. People are just crazy in the comments whenever you see that type of shit. Yeah, see, it's like you're right, man. Never ending cycle. So
I don't know. The only way it's gonna change is I feel like if the music changes. As long as the music there, it's not gonna be no change, man. If the music is promoting it, it's gonna keep happening.
Yeah. Let's pray for what's gonna happen, and who knows what the hell is gonna happen. So this whole situation is insane.